We're traveling to all 50 states with our kids and staying in the coolest, family-friendly short-term rentals we can find along the way. In Connecticut, we stayed at Williams House 1807, a historic inn-turned short-term rental in the quiet village of Old Mystic. From exploring the hands-on exhibits at the Mystic Seaport Museum to warming up with hot cider from a century-old mill, this stop was full of New England charm. Now, with Connecticut in the rearview, it's time for our next adventure.
Connecticut, New York!
If you've been following along with this series, then you know that we've already been to the state of New York and stayed in a great short-term rental, which was Lyons Family Homestead. But on our drive to our next state, we are passing through New York again.
We got an early start this morning because we wanted to show the kids New York City. Kylie and I have been there several times, but the kids have not, and obviously New York City is some cool sights and cool things to do. So we are going to take a little time to explore around New York City a bit before we go to our New Jersey short-term rental this afternoon. Today's strategy isn't a bad one. We have enough charge to get through New York City and get into New Jersey, and we're just going to kind of think about what's next when we get there. We will charge before we leave New Jersey, but probably not going to do that today. We'll probably just do our sightseeing, get to the short-term rental, and have a nice night tonight.
These New England states are very nice in the EV, short drives, and we are still running on the same overnight charge that we picked up when we were in Rhode Island.
Yeah. So able to see a lot, different states, different cities on not so many miles, which is good.
It's time to share our New Jersey bucket list. We have 4 items on our list for this state. The first is to show the kids New York City. I know that's not New Jersey, but it is directly on our way to our short-term rental for New Jersey, so we're adding that on the list. We also want to drive underneath a river.
Next we have find the coolest STR for families in the state of New Jersey, and then get up close to the Statue of Liberty.
We have arrived in New York City. It is a blustery but pretty nice looking day. The kids are in awe already of all of the skyscrapers and all of the big things around. And speaking of big things, we just passed by the Norwegian cruise line ship that Steven's mom and stepdad have been on for the past week, cruising across the Atlantic.
Yeah, they took a one-way cruise from London or south of England to New York City, and they just got off this morning.
Just coincidentally, we are here at the exact same time.
Yeah, we didn't make any of these plans in advance to meet up, but we are going to meet up today. It'll be nice to see them. Kids are excited to see them, and yeah, we're going to enjoy a few sights this afternoon with them. That's their boat. They pull it.
Little, like, submarine things on the side?
Those are lifeboats.
They have a top?
Yeah, when they drop it off the ship, then no waves come in or anything like that.
So they just, like, drop it?
Yeah, well, they lower them into the water. If there was a problem with the ship, the big ship, and they had to get off, that's what the lifeboats are for.
Parking in New York City is not easy, especially with a big truck like ours. So we used this app called Spot Hero. You can reserve a place in advance, and some of them even have charging. There is a possibility that we will be able to charge the truck while we're parked here in New York City, which would be cool, but we won't find out until we get there.
After a quick walk through Times Square, we headed to Urban Hawker for lunch. It's a Singapore-style hawker hall with a variety of food stalls, so everyone was able to pick something different. It was fast, delicious, and an easy stop with the kids.
This is where we stayed.
New York City's been pretty good so far, right guys?
Yes!
We had a nice lunch at Urban Hawker and walked around Times Square. Now we are in Central Park admiring the views of the skyline behind us. The kids have one more stop that they would really like to make before we head to our next state.
Lego shop and toy shop. Lego shop and toy shop!
driving out of Manhattan on a Friday night.
We left at the worst time.
4:44
on Halloween.
Halloween night. Trying to go 8 miles. It's going to take 41 minutes, but we'll make it one way or another.
Just get to see a little more of the city. We had a great time walking around though. It was just such a crazy coincidence that Colleen and Neil were here at the exact same time.
We converged at like the same moment.
Within
basically.
minutes, yeah.
It was kind of crazy. We walked around, went to Central Park.
Lego store. Nash got this New York Lego kit. It looks pretty cool to put together.
Bear got one too, and Gabby Cats.
Gabby Cats.
So we are headed out of Manhattan. When we get across, I don't know if it's a bridge or a tunnel, into New Jersey. Shouldn't have far to go to get to our short-term rental for tonight. We are out of the Holland Tunnel, which means we are officially in New Jersey, which is state number 24 on our family's big adventure of visiting all 50 states in 5 months. We've been to New York several times, but the only time we've actually been to New Jersey is to return a rental car or go to the airport via train. Kind of first timers actually exploring New Jersey a little bit. In every state that we visit, we are looking for the coolest kid-approved short-term rental that we can find. So usually that means I look at all the booking platforms, make a short list, show it to the kids, and then they get the final say in where we stay. And in New Jersey, we are staying at Namaste, which is a house in Jersey City, which has tons of fun family amenities. And it's also very close to all of the things that we have planned for our time in New Jersey. I'm going to keep that part a surprise, but you will see when we get there in just 10 minutes.
Let's see what's in here. Whoa. What is in the Barbie house? Whoa, drawing table. Cookies. Up there. 2 bunk beds.
This is Namaste, a 2-bedroom home in the heart of Jersey City. Our hosts, Steph and Ron, definitely had families top of mind when setting up the property, and we were all so comfortable here. It's the perfect place to unwind after a busy day of sightseeing, something we really came to appreciate during our time in New Jersey. Our hosts, Steph and Ron, left us some Halloween goodies from what they said is their favorite bakery. I'm assuming this is the one, the Baker's Grove in Shrewsbury, New Jersey. And this bag has bagels in it, so we are going to make that up with our breakfast this morning. Excited for bagels?
Yes!
We made it to Liberty Park here. It's about 10 minutes from Namaste, where we stayed last night. Makes it easy, and we are going to go see Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty today. You can access both of these from the New York side or the Manhattan side, but this was super easy. It's right here, and we get cool views of the Manhattan skyline. A little chilly, a little windy, but we're gonna get it done and go see the sights.
New coat unlocked. I left my other coat back in Mystic, Connecticut at William's house. This one I found in Times Square yesterday, and it's doing the job. Well, that was mostly fun. Traveling with kids is hard, especially in a big city. And most of the time, we are all having a lot of fun. Today was just one of those off days. But we are still glad that we did it. we all are happy that we got to go see the Statue of Liberty up close. The museum there was very cool. Had a nice like video and some cool interactive stuff for the kids. But we are just gonna quit while we're ahead today. We're gonna get some groceries and head back to Namaste and just try and find some peace.
Tomorrow we're headed to a new state, and we wanted to maximize our time that we have to do a little bit of sightseeing before we go to our next short-term rental. So I decided to head out this afternoon in New Jersey to charge the truck up. Our full charge from Rhode Island the other day is finally worn out. Now I'm charging up, which will enable us to get most of the way to our destination tomorrow. We'll get to the sightseeing that we want to do. Probably have to charge after that, but at least we maximized our time to get to the sightseeing spot. Just took a little time today to get this done. And then back to Kylie and the kids here for dinner.
Our host, Steph and Ron, have a chalkboard in the kitchen, and it has all of their favorite restaurants that are nearby, which I think is such a great idea. But there was one in particular that had an asterisk on it that said host favorite, and that is Jollibee, which is, we've learned, a Filipino drive-through restaurant, and we are going to try it now. I've been on TikTok trying to find everything that we should order.
Hi. Can I get one Jolly Spaghetti, please? Can I get the Palabok Fiesta? Can I get a cheesy yum burger? Just one. Can I get one Korean chicken sandwich, please? And then could I get a 4-piece chicken tender with chicken joy gravy and a sriracha dip as well, please? That's it? Oh, they didn't get the pies.
Oh no.
Let's see if I can add them. Can I add something to my order? Can I get one mango and one ube pie, please?
What's ube?
It's like a sweet potato.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right, guys. Ready to come try this?
Gravy,
That's the gravy.
the yum
That
burger,
must be the yum burger
lemon juice,
sandwich.
Korean barbecue sandwich, 2 pies, creamy sriracha sauce, chicken. That's the padawak or palawak or something.
Spaghetti. Jolly spaghetti.
Jolly spaghetti.
Look at that. All right.
Kind of the weird taste, but I like it.
We all woke up fresh and renewed and in much better moods this morning than we were yesterday. And I really think it has to do with this house. New York City is such a fun place, and traveling with kids to big cities is fun, but it also can be a little bit stressful. So being able to come back to a calm and quiet and spacious place that has a lot of not so stimulating activities for the kids to do at the end of a very stimulating day was perfect.
Good place to wind down. You can really tell that they had kids in mind when they did the setup here. They have a drawing table with crayons and papers for coloring, and they have a dollhouse, and they even have a hair washing cup in the shower. And it's just nice to feel comfortable after a long day where chasing kids and carrying kids around all the sites. It's a good place to just chill, and we felt really comfortable here.
If you would like to come stay at Namaste, we will leave all of the details down in the description box, including a link to their Instagram. We are back in the car, driving across the fine state of New Jersey. I am just catching up on some messages that came through from Uplisting. We're on the East Coast now, but almost all of our properties are on West Coast time, so usually wake up to quite a few messages that came in late night for us, late evening in California. So spending a little time on my computer while we drive a couple hours towards the border.
One very random thing happened last night. For those of you who might not know, I had a long engineering career for a long time, worked in electric vehicle technology for a long time. Kylie and I lived in Munich, Germany for 4 years, and part of that work had a collection of people from all over the world in the office there. One of my former colleagues reached out to me and said, hey, I saw your trip. I live in Princeton, New Jersey now, and would you like to meet up?
We just so happened to be in New Jersey when he texted.
It was a crazy coincidence because obviously our YouTube videos are airing with a bit of a lag, so he didn't know where we were, but we ended up being an hour away from him, so we are going to meet this morning. We don't have that much time because we're trying to do some sightseeing today and get to our next STR, so we're actually just going to meet him at a charger. We're going to charge our car, he's going to charge his, and we're going to chat for a little bit and catch up. The impromptu meeting with my friend Simon and Petra and his daughter Nika was really cool. Hadn't seen him since the last time I was in Germany in 2021.
The kids clicked immediately and did not want to leave each other.
Kids were having fun, little time to run around.
Now we're just taking a few minutes to think back on our time in New Jersey. It went by really fast, but we packed a lot in.
Definitely a busy 2 days, but I feel like it was cool. I'm glad we got to see the New York City site and then Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty, being up close on the grounds of both those places. Good for us, good history for the kids.
And then of course our time at Namaste. That was the perfect way to recharge after all of the busy sightseeing. We loved all of the amenities they had there, all of the thoughtful touches, and just being all around great hosts. They were checking in and giving recommendations and just really sweet people.
They provided a couple Halloween snacks for us and they had pumpkins outside. So yeah, great stay, and we'd be happy to return and recommend them to anyone.
Unfortunately, it's time for us to leave New Jersey, and we are almost to the border of our next state.
Jersey, New Jersey, New Jersey.
We had a nice lunch at Urban Hawker.
Woo!